again, welcome back to my channel. It's Natalie here, and today we're doing my January bullet journal setup. Yes, I know this is a little bit late, as was the last video, but you know I'm a busy gal. So this is my last setup, my 2019 setup, that I'm just flicking through here, and then we're gonna get started. So before we get into the proper January spread, I decided to do a cover page for the summer holidays in general, just so that I could put in a calendar for January and February, and I can look at my summer holidays as a whole, and I can plan how I'm going to spend them. So for the title page for this, I decided to do a clear blue sky, keeping with my sky theme from the last video, and I decided to draw planes as my theme. There's a bit of a story behind this, because where I live, where my parents live and where I'm living at the moment while I'm not at university, we live quite close to an airport. So during the summer, when the sky is all nice and blue and the weather's nice and warm, there are always planes flying over our house all the time. So lots of people think this is really annoying, but because I've been here since my childhood, I always associate the sound of planes with warm, beautiful summer days. So it always makes me really happy whenever I hear a plane flying over my house. Now for the proper cover page. I thought I'd continue with the planes and just do some nice simple lettering, because my bullet journal was already getting really bulky with all of the watercolour paintings that I've been doing. I decided that this would be the month of flying high, and I thought it would be nice to kind of be inspired by the movie Up and the whole adventure is out there aesthetic. I've also got a small quote down the bottom from the musical The Drowsy Chaperone, I do in the sky, which is very, aviatrix, 1920s, old aircraft. That's what it reminds me of, so it's really, I don't know, I just thought it was really nice. Now I'm drawing up my monthly calendar, and some eagle-eyed viewers might be able to work out what's wrong, but I'll point that out later in the video when I finally realise it myself. As always, I have my habit tracker down the bottom, and the habits that I've chosen this month are early rise, so getting up early in the morning, doing yoga every day, singing, working on my social media, working out a little bit, and also stretching because it's my lifelong ambition to be able to do the splits, reading, filling in my bullet journal, and going to bed early. Then I'm cutting out some more watercolour clippings just to add some flair to the page. As you can see, my marker is also dying, so I'm gonna have to go and get a new brush marker in the colour blue, because obviously I've loved it so much and used it so much that it's not working anymore. As you can hear, even as I was working on my bullet journal, there were planes flying all overhead, and it was really fueling my inspiration. And then I just set up my regular pages for goals and notes. The only thing that's different to my usual monthly spreads is that I would usually have a mood tracker on the left, but I've replaced that with a big yearly mood tracker, which was in my 2019 setup. And then this is just my weekly setup, which is modelled very closely on a setup that I did back in February of last year that I always thought looked very aesthetically pleasing, and it was good for those weeks when I didn't have a lot on, so I didn't have classes to go to. So yeah, this is a good spread for the holidays. I've also added a smaller mood tracker down the bottom where I can keep track of my mood during the week, and then I can copy that over to the bigger yearly mood page right at the front of the journal. So here's the point where I realised that I put the wrong number of days in January. For some reason I forgot that there were 31 days, so I only drew 30, and I forgot Tuesday, so my calendar starts on Wednesday the 2nd of January, unfortunately, and then my tracker down the bottom for my habits only goes up to the 30th of January. So there's one day that I won't be able to track my habits. Oh well. And here's the final flip through. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see my setups in the future, and leave a like if you liked it. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Bye!